G'day guys, and welcome to War Thunder, the Magnificent Margon. Now, as you can see, wrong screen altogether, I have got the Yak-7B, and I just unlocked the Lag 335. So they're the two new planes to my Russian tree. Now, I haven't played a lot of War Thunder. But today was one of those days that really frustrated me. There's my Lag 311 and the BB1. Now you will see me flying around in the BB1 in this battle. For some unknown reason, War Thunder at the moment seems to be liking ground strike missions. So naturally, with it being silly like this, I thought, you know what? I'm going to do what every other bastard does and jump into a bomber in an arcade match, fly around and just blow stuff up just because I can. So that's exactly what I'm about to do. Now, I've played probably about 7 or 8 battles today, and they've all been ground striking missions, which isn't too bad if you enjoy ground strike. So someone's running car outside again. So there we go, here's the BB1. Not a terrible plane. I don't have too many gripes about this thing. It's a plane. What else can you say? Very decent sort of lightweight bomber fighter thing. You see I'm just wiggling the plane around because I can. Oh, what have I done? Hit the wrong button here. Go back my plane. There we go. So yeah, don't hit the wrong buttons that way. Interesting. Anyway, so basically, what you've seen me doing here is I am flying into their base. Now, I can't exactly show you the map. Those plays are not very good with map sort of showing. There you go, there's a few enemy planes up there, right up the top. Looks like a few glitchy shadows again. That's okay. Now, I have played a little bit of War Thunder Ground Forces. I've played a lot lately. I've been focusing on my World of Tanks, trying to improve my gaming in World of Tanks, and I'm at a stage where I'm pretty happy. As you can see, I am just wiggling the plane, just using the tail fin just to line up these targets so I can bomb them as they come through. My tail gun is opening up on someone else. Stop the bombs, look behind me, see what's going on. And I can't really look what's behind me. That's half the trouble. I don't mind War Thunder's reflex, but they're very cinematic. So you actually, unless you know you've got it makes it very hard. There we go. Probably the P400 or something. I did tussle with this guy for quite a while, as you can see. I'm just trying to use my guns now when you say, hey, you want to shoot me? I can shoot back. Which is fine. That's what War Thunder is all about. I just wish it wasn't so troll. And all of a sudden, I got a glimpse of the actor and I'm like, and I just clipped him. I thought, yep, I've had enough of this now. Let's not destroy the plane too much. Let's let the tail gunner protect me, which he's doing a great job of. He just opens up and everything. CDF Phil. Thank you. Away. And I start wiggling the plane, avoiding being shot at, doing what I can to keep this thing in the air. That was the whole purpose of this battle, was to keep this gunner, the gunner to keep him alive and to keep my plane in the air as long as I can so that I don't get shot. I wasn't in the mood of being really shot down. So it's sort of, it's one of those things. Now I know there's no one on me. I've got my bombs reloaded. Now I do slump the die a little bit. Back up. The bombs on the runway. So I was doing a hell of a lot of that basically. Right, turn around and get a bit of speed up. Plan into a steepish dive as I'm returning, and then slightly pull the nose up so I can climb back up again slowly to the altitude as I fly over the rest of the runway using the speed to keep the flat guns that are down there off my back a bit. Now I don't know a lot about aviation, a lot about flying, but I do know how to keep my planes in the air. Now this thing, I haven't played a lot in it. I don't know why, but I haven't. Now, as you can see on that runway down there, there's a little red dot, and I actually lined him up with my bombs just there. And this is what I love. If you watch down the other side of the right hand side of the screen where all the log is of people being destroying stuff, it should pop up soon and say that I've destroyed, there it is, the P-36. He was actually just sitting on the runway. I'd say he was trying to repair himself, and all of a sudden I've flown over the top a few bombs and dropped them on him and destroyed him, and it said sneaky shot or something, I don't know. But I just couldn't stop laughing. And I thought, you know what? That's the first time ever dropped a bomb on top of someone while they're on the runway. And it probably won't be the last now. It'll be something I'll pay a little bit more attention to. Now this is pretty well the last flyover I get every single plane on the enemy team, I'm pretty sure, come in and just go, we have to get this guy sorted out. And I'm only sitting at about 3,000 feet, so I'm not that high in the air, and shots. On fire, my wing's been chopped off, and I'm just engine stopped, and there's nothing much I can do. And that's pretty well the way it goes. I am trying to turn this plane around. And it'd be nice if I could have kept it in some sort of flight pattern, but then pilot ejected. Plane goes down somewhere. There you go, that's who took me down. Whatever. The amount of damage I did on that runway was, yeah, huge. So I jumped in my Yak 7, Yak 11 I think this one is, 11B, yes. And just sort of didn't have very long. It actually pretty well says now that we've destroyed their airfield, which means that all the flying and bombing I did over there was great. It knocked them around too much. They couldn't crawl back from it. And this is what happened to me regularly over the last few days. I was just jumping in my fighters, flying out there, shooting the targets, doing what I can, and then coming back. But then I saw this typhoon. I do remember the typhoon. I snappled through the air, come in for him, and thought I might try and get a few more sneaky shots. As you can see, it's tight down here. I have to wiggle my plane just around that corner, fire a few more. I did get a couple of good hits on him. But yeah, you can't see the hits. That's the only thing I don't like too much about. There's a couple of hits there. The War Thunder replays. You try so hard to do stuff and you can't. That's what's really the battle. So it was a good battle all in all. I really enjoyed it, and I am enjoying playing in this Yak. It's a great plane. The Yak. It is the Yak 7. There you go, Yak 7B. I did play a few other battles. Let's see, no one there. Go into this one, why not? We'll have another one. Seeing as I was a bit slack and haven't done anything. I have played these ones. These were played, as you can see, today. So they, all in all, they're not too shabby. Now this one, which map was this? Oh, this was all the cloud cover. This was probably one. This was the first one I played today. Now, yeah, as soon as I get cloud cover like this, I don't like it, and well, you're about to see why. It is just so hard. I thought, oh yeah, I sort of, now I'm paying a bit more attention. You can see the mountains there. You can't see the actual plane because you're focusing on so many other things. It just, it's there, but it's not there. And that was a difference. So I had to pick the way I wanted to play this. And it was one of those missions that I really didn't make up my mind on what to do until later in the match. And that was probably the really, really silly thing about the way I played. As you can see, it's taken me a long time to get this, and I finally got the P400 as my first sort of target I chase. I overshoot him a little bit so I can correct on him, and yeah. Playing up to everyone else makes it very hard to actually hit. But that's the way it goes. Circle around, go high again, and I really put my play into a climb right now. I thought, you know what, there's enough guys down there playing with that P400. I'm going to find another target. As that P400 still's going. Guys, take him out. So, I level off, and I then begin to try and find my next targets. I can't remember what I see. I do see a few different bomber planes, the American ones. So I thought, yeah, I should be able to do this. Forgetting though that I haven't actually outkitted this. Oh no, the P400. I go back for him because no one else is taking down, and they finally take him down. And I'm sitting there going, great. I just built up all this speed to try and get in there and do some work, and it hasn't been successful. When I saw this bomber, the bomber up really, really, really high, and I thought, you know what, let's get some speed up, put this thing into a really, really steep climb, and I leveled it out when I got to about just before 200 kilometers an hour. Watched him. I thought, I could probably catch this guy if I line my plane up with him and slowly climb up with him to his height. He's not changing height, he's just sitting at a level height and flying in a straight line, which makes it that little bit easier for me. So I thought, you know what, it's time to bring this guy down to a more even playing field. You can sit up there, that's fine. But keep climbing. As a bomber, if I'm going to do high altitude bombing, I try to get as high as I can. And before I level out. And normally I sit maybe 4,000 to 5,000. Somewhere around there I sit just to keep good. Now this guy is actually, as you can see, slowly coming down as well. Otherwise the gunner was opening up on me. And the PBY-5 now is in my just outside of my shooting range, but he's picking up a lot of speed as he goes into this dive down to the deck. I just keep my my altitude a little bit longer, see what he's doing, so I can try and come down on him like that and shoot a couple of good hits, fall in behind him, and then I do start to shoot all over the place. Have to pull out. I only pulled out because I was just going a little bit too fast. Look down behind me. Yep, he's still there, about a kilometre away now. Let's go get him. Now, I did lose him in the clouds, as you can see, and I sort of roughly guessed his whereabouts and thought, let's get down there, let's break through, let's hack him up a bit more. All of a sudden I get through, and he's not where I thought he was. This is not good. Where did he go? Circle around. Popped up and did a bit of a turn once he got in. So I just unleashed my guns on him, break across, pull it steep back around. You know, he's just down below me. You know, I've overshot him by miles now. Go back for the correction, trying to locate where he actually is. And with this fog and cloud cover, that's what I do enjoy about War Thunder. All these aspects that do affect the way you play. So I decided to give up on him and find another plane. So I see this other one quite near to our base as I check the map and thought, you know what, let's go get the Havoc. Now the Havocs are quite a dangerous plane. I've been shot down by many of these things. They are super tough. And this planet stage was probably not quite stock. Going down, which is good. Sure, we're going to assist there, and then I see this burning fireball flying off in the distance. I think, yep, it's time to chase this guy down and bring him out of the sky, the A-20G. Okay. And I do just keep firing shots, shot after shot. And the only problem is, he's firing his tail gunner. Now, we all know about the tail gunners on War Thunder. They are very, very troll. They went from being, apparently to what I know, kind of crap, to put it nicely, to then being overbuffed and they hit every single time they fire. Which is okay, and it makes it very tough at the same time as a non-computer person. Well, not an AI, but a normal person to actually fight against an AI. An AI is very accurate if they buff it up like they have done. So I don't know whether they've changed that, but it seems to me they are still pretty troll. The tail gunners on bombers or in tail gunner planes in general. There we go, there's that big guy again. This is where I get a bit greedy and I actually think, you know what, I'm going to go after this H6K. I've chased him pretty sure up in the sky before and I thought, you know what, this guy has to go down too. And I'm only doing this to try and protect the base, because I got sick and tired of always losing your ground maps by people bombing at your base. I thought, you know what, let's take this guy down, let's chase him to the end of the world, shoot him up as much as we can, and then move on to the next target. He does get the better of me, and I am trying everything to shoot his engines out, as you can see, getting some good shots of his engines, shoot his other ones, try to break his wings apart, all sorts of different wonderful things. And just bombers are really, really tough. Unless you can really nail these things, they are incredibly tough, as you can see. I just got shredded by his tail gunners. Absolutely shredded. Now, you can see I'm about to crash in my own airbase. But that's the way it goes. Look at him. Engines, basically engines are blown up. And there's not much you can do about it. So it makes it fairly difficult. So now I jump into my lag, knowing that there's not going to be much time left. Trying to do a little bit more damage, just unfortunately that the end is near now. There we go. Pretty sure our base just got destroyed then. So I keep chasing this Avenger, trying to deal with him, and it makes it very, very difficult on what you're going to do. He goes low the deck. I think he was trying to actually take me out then, by going low, thinking, oh yeah, maybe he'll crash land. No, I didn't crash land. Change targets, go after the TBF, well, that's the same plane, it's still the Avenger. We're not going to win this, that's the unfortunate thing. That's the way it goes. Take his wing off. And I see another bomber dropping bombs on their base. That's pretty well the end of the match now, unfortunately. That's the way it goes. So guys, that's pretty well the end of this video. We lose, that's the way it goes. I hate ground attacks. It sucks when you don't have a bomber. But anyway. That's it from me, guys. I'll talk to you later in the day with the waffle pan. And yeah, enjoy your gaming. Happy hunting. And I'll catch you in those skies.